Hello there everyone and welcome to GamePoints presents Trials of Mana. This is of course the remake of an older Mana game. I think it was back on the Super Nintendo even. Not Secret of Mana. I believe this is the third Mana game. I'm going to be honest, I didn't do my research on it, so bad host. Sorry. First out the gate, important to say that this code was provided for free by Square, so just keep that in mind. Anything that I have to say about it, I did not pay for it, they gave it to me. So it's important to get these disclosures out the gate. We'll be taking a look at the first hour or so of the game here. It has released at this point, so you can play this now if you like what you see here. A couple things to notice. One, I am playing on an Xbox controller. And two, we are streaming at 1080 in a windowed mode. I know that. And also I have the background music and sound effects down a little bit lower than they come stock. One thing I did notice out the gate, I like this right here. So you have the remake score, but you can also give it a few seconds. I love that. I love that that's actually in here. Now we're going to listen to the remake one, of course. But for some reason, I just really like that. You also have Japanese voice and text. It looks like the resolution's at the bottom though. I don't know why. I'm used to that being one of the first things up top. Beyond that, though, not really too in-depth on the options. Let's go ahead and get into the game itself. I'm that asshole that plays with things just slightly brighter than they should be. And we will go ahead and... play on normal. I am not necessarily blind to Mana games. I played Secret of Mana pretty religiously when I was growing up, but I haven't tried any of the newer stuff. I have not played this one, so I really don't know how this is going to shake out, nor what the actual story is going to be. But I've been craving a JRPG lately, so once again, thank you Square for sending me a code to this one. We are also streaming April 24th, 2020. That is the date this game released on Steam, so you should be able to pick it up as I said before. Let's take a look. Select character. Tits McGee. Jesus Christ. We'll probably do this guy since he was the he looks closest to the one I'm familiar with in Secret of Mana. Oh, that guy's too intense. Oh, she's adorable. I kinda like him. Ah, Valkyrie chick. See, I see that and I just want to play Valkyrie Profile. Which it's been far too long since I played that game. We need a new Valkyrie Profile Square. Okay, well let's be him.
I'm a soldier from Volsena. The name's Duran.
Companion 1. Well, I mean... Okay, magic. Probably a good idea. Healing. Probably also a good idea. Support magic and summons.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. So, hold on. Where was she from again? Snow-covered kingdom in the mountains. Of magicians. Snow-covered. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I'm Angela, Princess of Altena.
But, that is not enough that you were in the snow, dear. Unless they're all cold. Hey, they could be cold-blooded or something like that. I'm not complaining, though. I like the look. I don't even mean in like perverse way. I mean, I legitimately like the look of this character. I like the look to this game so far. I like the style. I am not into this anime style overall, but for what I'm getting into, I do like this. Healing, support magic, speedy. Oh, maybe someone fast. She's ranged though. Nighttime transformation. I wonder what that means. Car of the Wolf. Oh, he's a werewolf. Okay. Healer. So this setup seems to be closest to Secret of Mana from what I'm familiar with. You have your main firebrand, you have the girl who's the magician, and then you have like your healer sprite. But I think I want someone with ranged attack. Like these two, she's for DPS. She could be healer. Or this guy. She's pretty balanced. I like how balanced she is. Okay, we'll go with her. I like how balanced she is.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I like how balanced the stats are on her. Yes, the question is, can I swap these people out as we go on? I don't know.
Duran, hey, you're up. Pull yourself together.
Commence the final match for the Sword Mastery Tournament Youth Division. Combatants, forward!
I'll break you like a dry noodle.
Give it a try. I dare you.
Cocky.
Begin!
About time I took you down a peg.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this. I'm curious. And if someone who's watching this later in chat can let me know if they've played the original game. Is this the same opening for everyone, or does their individual openings change depending on who you pick as your main character? Because if that's the case, this could be like a precursor to Dragon Age Origins about the whole origin story thing and how the first hour or so of the game is different for everyone. I don't know. I'd have to play this game again to see. Like, 'cause I'm going to this one pretty blind, so just something I was thinking of. That'd be interesting to know that was done back in 95, I think is when this first game came out.
Bruiser.
Alright, we can do this.
Almost done. I can do this.
Oh, there it is. It's my head's blocking it. There's a bar that pops up.
Get ready. Crosscut.
I forfeit. I forfeit.
Nope, all matches to the death.
Hold your weapons. We have our new champion, Duran. You've come far in your training, lad.
I like how the
Duran,
dude's just named.
soldier from Volsena, Kingdom of the Plains. His father Loki, the Golden Knight and friend to the Hero King Richard, went missing when the young soldier was but a child.
So no, to answer my question from
His
earlier.
mother succumbed to sickness and grief, leaving him and his younger sister Wendy to their Aunt Stella. Like his father before him, the boy could not deny the pull of the blade. From a young age, he outshone all other swordsmen, and eventually came to be in service to the king himself.
Man, I'm beat.
Hang in there. The next shift is on its way. I'll do one more round in the meantime.
Oh, that is a little baby. That is an adorable little baby.
Papa, where are you going?
Out for some smokes.
Off to slay some dragons. The fearsome beast known as the Dragon Lord is the strongest of its kind. But don't worry. His Highness and I won't lose. Now, take care of your mother and sister while I'm gone. Understood, son?
I will. Bye-bye.
Still out for some smokes.
Madam, your husband, Loki, he took a blow meant for me, causing both him and the Dragon Lord to fall into the depths of an abyss. My men and I searched the area for a week, but to no avail. We could not find Loki.
I see. He fulfilled his duties as the Golden Knight until the very end. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted.
Simone, my lady.
She literally died from being told bad news.
Oh, Stella.
How could you let your illness go untreated for so long, Simone?
If Loki knew I was ill, he would have neglected his duties for my sake. I just couldn't hold him back like that.
You're both such fools.
Stella, my children.
Do not fret, Simone. I will take care of them as if they were my own.
You have my thanks.
Simone?
Your eyes are way too purple.
Shouldn't be sleeping on the job.
At least they don't have weird British accents like they do in Xenoblade.
Come on, don't give in. What happened here? Huh? What's that?
Now that dude does not fuck around. Chase after the interloper, I can do that. You know, the game actually feels fine to control. It feels tighter than I thought it would.
You are sharper than you look.
That's not to say it's the best controlling game ever, but it's not bad.
What's so funny?
The fact that you are considered the best fighter in this miserable castle. I think it's time I show you how powerless you really
Don't
are.
be a dick.
No more talking.
Oh, is that all? What senile old fool would entrust the security of the castle to a child? Oh, my apologies. You work for the king, do you not?
What? Don't you dare insult His Majesty!
Now the finishing blow!
Someone infiltrated the castle! Find them!
Huh. Seems you'll live another day. No matter. If all the king can boast is soldiers of your caliber, we can take this kingdom anytime we choose.
I like this guy. He's also got those purple eyes that I do. I'm sure that has no bearing on the story whatsoever.
Stop. Last night, an unknown wizard managed to penetrate our defenses. The soldiers on duty were no match for him. Duran was the only survivor.
Witnesses say the man was wearing a red cloak.
Everyone has purple eyes.
It has to be that Altanish cur, the Crimson Wizard.
You mean Altana sent a spy? No honor among the lot of them. We should mount a full-scale attack on their forces before they sneak in again. Who's with me?
Right! Hold!
There is no definitive proof that Altana sent the intruder, nor would they have reason to attack our kingdom in the first place. We cannot act rashly. Whoever attacked last night got past our defenses and some of our best soldiers. If we act hastily, we could fall into our enemy's trap. First, we must strengthen the castle's defenses and increase the guard. Then we shall send our own spies into Altanish territory.
I like this guy too.
Yes, sir.
But why would the true queen of Altana attack Valsena of all places?
Curses. Curse it all.
Hey! Your wounds haven't healed yet. You should be in bed, silly.
Red, whatever, just... just let him...
Are you listening to me? Stop whining and listen! I hate you!
Now we're coming into my problem with the art style.
Wait.
My problem with this art style in general, and it's the same problem that I have with like that Dragon Ball Z art style. I can't remember that guy's name, but he's the same guy who did the Chrono Trigger art and the Dragon Quest art. It doesn't really convey emotion all that well. It does convey emotions when they're over the top, over exaggerated. So pure joy, pure anger, pure terror, pure sad, like just like overwhelming, but subtle stuff like what we saw right there. It doesn't do it that well. Also, that could have been animated a little bit better. But this is a remake of a 25-year-old game at this point now. What are we really expecting here? But so far, 20 minutes into it, I like it. It feels like a Super Nintendo game, just 3D. It has that same, that same atmosphere.
Whining, huh? A walk around town might clear my head some.
And it definitely looks pretty for what they're going for. What do we got these stars here for? What do these stars do for us? Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Haha! Was Trials of Mana on the Super Nintendo, or was it a PlayStation 1 game? I absolutely could be wrong on that. Now I have to look this up, so bear with me 1 second as we look this up. Because I'm starting to get more of a PlayStation 1 vibe. No, it was a Super Famicom. Never made it to America. Seiken Densetsu 3. Seiken Densetsu, rather. I can't just leave off that extra syllable. Okay. That has to be like the money of the realm, right? Item seed. Huh, okay. Ah, this is gonna be crap all over the game. I'm just gonna have to pick everything up. I'm gonna have to look everywhere for it, too. I get the feeling this is going to be one of those games that's going to be significantly more popular in Japan. Not because it's a JRPG, but because this game never actually made it over to America. Oh yeah, the item ring. That is from that. Those are mana game things. Item seed. Recover all lives by 50. Okay. Alright, alright. Aha. I gotta remember what button does what. So, a little bit of a problem. The interact button and the jump button are the same button. So if you're like me and you kind of start spamming that interact button everywhere, you're just going to be jumping around like an idiot. If you find a seed, try planting In's magic pot and at front desk. You can grow items and equipment for the various types of seeds. Pot will level up the more seeds you plant. The higher the magic pot is, the better chance of getting some good items. Okay. Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead and I'll put them both in there. Ooh. Miracle cookie. Sounds tasty. So everyone seems to be talking about this fortune teller. Now, for the purpose of this playthrough, we're not going to scour every inch of this town, but know that I really, really want to. Hey, buddy.
Welcome, young man. This shop is for reading fortunes. Your pinched face tells me you have a lot on your mind, son.
My what?
People's lives are 99% destiny.
Incorrect.
But the rest of your future is always shaped by your will. It is up to you to decide. We call that final 1% hope.
Come now. Anyone can see you bear a great burden. Let this old bird set you on the right path.
Fortunes? Why would I trust my fate to something like that? All I believe in is strength. But I'll listen to what you have to say if you tell me how to become more powerful.
Manners, you oaf! No need for rudeness. To become more powerful, you must head to Holy City Wendell. The Priest of Light can teach you how to switch your class.
My class?
Son, you listen and you listen good. Even a clueless fighter like yourself can eventually change to a better class. Now get out of my shop.
I'm a sucker for a job mechanic.
Switching classes, huh? It means I can defeat that Crimson jerk. I'll do anything.
Crimson douche.
Better head to Wendell and see what all this fuss is about.
I'll just go full Venture Brothers with it. Start naming them weird shit. What's this? The orphanarium? Oh no, this is your home. That's your aunt, there's your sister. Okay. Hey, Beeps Ghost.
That
Is
lousy, conniving, murderous Crimson Wizard is dead meat. I won't let him get away. Not again. I won't come back until he's finished. I won't.
So this is new as of today on Steam. Just go ahead and give the full disclosure. I was given this copy for free. Didn't even ask for it. They just sent it to me. So thank you, Square, very much. Appreciate it. This is a remake of essentially Secret of Mana 3. Never came to America. It was Japan only. And I kind of dig it so far. I'm only 30 minutes into it. I won't be playing the entire thing on stream. I'm only taking an hour to look at it tonight. But it's scratching an itch that I didn't know that I had. Because with Final Fantasy VII Remake out, that's fine and all.
Sorry, Wendy. Stella. I really am.
Wait!
Aunt Stella.
Here. I know, you already have a bronze sword, but take this instead.
Is this?
This is the sword your father used when he was a young man. Back in the day, he even won the tournament with it, against the young king himself.
Oh.
Now be off. I'll explain the situation to Wendy, don't worry. Be sure to stop by the castle to see the king before you leave. He's waiting to hear from you.
How does he know?
Don't be silly. He knew your father. Of course, the son of Loki would want to travel the world.
Different Loki.
I, too, knew this day would come. I've raised you as if you were my own son, after all.
Thanks, Aunt Stella. I'll be back. I promise.
So, as I was saying, this is scratching an itch I didn't know that I had. I'm only like 20 minutes into it or so, but I'm playing it going, yeah, this feels like comfort food. There's something relaxing about
you're
it.
Planning a journey, Duran.
Your Majesty! Forgive me. was my weakness that allowed the enemy to escape so easily. I wish to atone for my mistakes. I cannot forgive the wizard for what he did. For the first time in my life, I was utterly powerless. He not only defeated me, he insulted you, my king. He must pay for this. I do not plan to return home until he has answered for these crimes. I cannot.
Acknowledged. You have my blessing on your journey.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
His resolve is truly admirable. I'd feared that perhaps he was raised too proud, but I see that he is just like his father at that age.
They could have phoned this in too, but it doesn't look like they did. Now, admit once again, I'm not saying it's the most gorgeous thing of all time, but hey. It's a serviceable remake of a Super Nintendo game. And it's scratching an itch I wasn't aware that I had. I do got my quibbles with it. Once again, interact and jump at the same button. So if I go talk to someone and I hit it too early, I'm going to jump over them instead. Now, normally, once again, as I said earlier, I would be tearing this town apart looking for every single hidden secret and treasure chest and all that because I'm insane. But for the purpose of this playthrough, of which we're only going to play a little bit longer, we're going to go ahead and go out into the actual field itself. Figured it will only take about an hour to look at this tonight. I might come back to it. In fact, I know I will come back to it. The question is, will I do it on stream? That soundtrack. Alright. Look at this little fuck. Oh, there's a... Did I see that right? There's an actual, like, time system to this? Bonus experience for defeat within 10 seconds. Nice. Encourages you to not fuck around. Get leveled. Level up to increase your HP and stats like strength. With increased stats, you can use training points to power your characters by learning moves and abilities. Let's take a look at that. XP increases by 15% temporarily, okay. Rabbite Adornment. Experience learned in battle increases until level 10. Alright, I'm into it. Training points you obtain after leveling up to learn moves and abilities and increase stats. Alright. I'm thinking those two, right? Oh, no, I need to put like 2 of them in there to actually have that work. So yeah, let's get counter. Must equip learned abilities in order to use them. Makes sense. Aha! Okay, I see how this works. Because you will get to other people, this is how you can customize their AI. Excuse me. Glossary, in case you need it. Couple wishes, whatever the hell a couple wishes is. What is a couple wishes? Hold on. I just don't want to go and not take a look at that. Oh, it's Phoenix down. Okay. I'm liking the soundtrack. Once again, everything feels nostalgic as hell. It just feels nostalgic. Lush Bloom. Can't have that. I like how it's marking everything on the map, too. Like, it's marking every treasure. Every place that I've been. Specifically the treasures, though. I like that it's marking those. So in case if I ever need to, I don't know, go track something down, I can see if I've opened it yet or not. I keep hitting jump instead of the actual attack button. The buttons are a little bit reversed compared to what I'm used to. Not by much. Let's go up that way. What the hell's that? Oh, they're asleep. Once again, I keep hitting the jump button to open rather than the attack, rather than sword. For some reason, my brain cannot comprehend the difference between the jump and attack button in this game. And I think a lot of it's because jump and interact are the same. Okay, I have to answer a question. I have to know if I can jump off that. No. Okay. So you cannot accidentally fall to your death. I'm about to get attacked. I can feel it.
Just you wait, Crimson Wizard. I ain't gonna stop until I'm more than powerful enough to take you down. You won't get away with this. I will defeat you.
Okay.
Duran, bested by the Crimson Wizard, nearly lost confidence in his skills. He set out for Holy City Wendell to gain the strength to overcome his failings.
Roll credits, okay. That was a quick game. I do like that this is a full remake, by the way. It's not just, here is a... You know how Square makes their old Final Fantasies and the mobile games, and how they like kind of remade 6 and it just doesn't look that good? Or it was a 6 or 4? I think it was 4 rather. They remade 4 and it doesn't look that good. It looks like someone just smeared Vaseline all over it. They could have done that with this and they didn't. They actually put some budget into it. I'm happy for that. Not a lot of budget. It's not Final Fantasy VII remake or anything like that, but I like it. I like this so far.
To Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
Chad's been taken? What are these beastmen up to? I'd love to throw them all out of town, but there's only one of me.
we going? Well, first of all, we're gonna hit that. But you can't hit that. Okay. We can bust the vase, but not the barrel. Gotcha. How about a box? Can I bust a box? No. Ooh, shiny. Loose has to be the form of money, right? There we go. Oh, hey, there's one of my party members.
This town is caught up in a war it never wanted. It's the same story everywhere you go in the world these days. Like my homeland. What on earth is going on?
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear?
Right.
Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment. The whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn.
So far for a Super Nintendo game, this game has had multiple origins, like Dragon Age Origins did, done many years before that game came out. It has a day-night system, which, I mean, if you really want to be asking about it, Simon's Quest had that in there. But still, for an RPG at the time, it's pretty impressive. It has multiplayer to it if it follows Secret of Mana. Because the original Secret of Mana, you could control 3 people at once. You control 3 separate. The original Secret of Mana, 3 different people could play one of the controls at the same time. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out. It just was. And it looks like you can do that here too. Maybe. I don't know. If it all is true, you could. This game did a lot of new shit for being 25 years old.
Better rest at the inn until nightfall. Guards will thin out by then. Trained swordsman knows when to pick his battles.
Once again, this is just my dollar store analysis of playing, what, 40, 50 minutes of it so far. But I'm playing it in the context of what the other games at the time would have been, which is a little unfair because this is a remade version of it. They would have polished some stuff on it, but the concepts couldn't have changed all that much, right? This son of a bitch just tell me he can't put me up for the night? No, he can't. Oh my god, they turned into furries. Ah, here's one of the people I picked to be part of another.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Could you give a girl some peace and quiet? Back off!
Music is tonally off for the scene.
You can't get anything past me.
That bitch just smacked me? She is one of your 6 starting characters, for those who might have missed. What you got for me? Honey Elixir, Dragon Fang, Medicinal Herb, Fairy Walnut. So what if I just walk out the door? Yeah. Those things are so goddamn adorable.
You're gonna feel this one! Crosscut!
Alright, with that safe part, we're going to go ahead and stop right here. I just wanted to play an hour or so of the game. I think we got about 45, 50 minutes in. Yeah, just shy of 50 minutes of the game itself. I just wanted to give it a little taste to see what it was going to be like. And kind of as a thank you to Square, kind of show off their game here a little bit. And I do appreciate one final disclosure. Square Enix did give me this copy for free. So thank you once again very much, Square. I will be playing this again. I don't know if I'll be playing it on the stream here. I don't know if it's necessarily a good fit. I'm definitely into it, though. What I'll probably do is I'll start again from the beginning and then actually tear into the starting town and tear into Jad and do my thing where I come over every single inch of every town, which is why a JRPG will take me anywhere from 20 to 50 hours longer to beat than it normally should be, because I'm obsessive when it comes to tracking down every little thing like that. Which is why it's not necessarily a good fit for the stream here at Twitch TV/GamePoints, because honestly, while I love it, that is boring as hell to watch. We don't want any of that here. Thank you all for showing up. We'll go ahead and call it a night. Once again, I know I only streamed for about an hour or so. I just wanted a taste of it to see how it goes up. If you like what you saw here, you guys know what to do. Likes, follows, bits, subscribes, etc. Make sure you turn on notifications if you do follow, regardless if we were here at Twitch TV/GamePoints or YouTube.com/GamePointsPC. You can also be part of the greater GamePoints community by joining the Discord server down below. Thank you for all showing up. This has been GamePoints Presents Trials of Mana. And until next time, I'm out of here. That's XCOM. That's XCOM. That's bad. I don't want that. I don't have a Trials of Mana banner up. Sorry. It is what it is. Okay, that should be good for the YouTube clip. Beeps Ghostman, thank you for showing up. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Because honestly, I just wanted to get a little taste of this one, and I normally don't stream on Fridays, so we're gonna go ahead and call it. I'll catch you guys next time.